Howdy guys, it's Abby. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I did some shopping over Black Friday and for those early Black Friday sales. So I'm going to show you everything that I got. Everything is cruelty-free and vegan. And some of the stuff is from Black-owned brands, which I'm going to do a whole video about maybe in a week or so whenever I get a chance to test everything. So my Get Ready With Me, about a week or so ago, I used the Glamlight Street Taco palette, and then I just filmed a video where I picked random makeup products to use out of my collection. So I would just like close my eyes and pick one. Or with my palette, since it was kind of hard to do that, I did a random number generator and happened to get the Glamlight Street Taco palette again. So I used this bright pink, and I honestly did not think it was going to be that bright on my under eye because I didn't use primer there. And yeah, that's pretty bright. So I'll point out the shade when I get to it because it's going to be in this haul. So if you like cruelty-free and vegan makeup, stick around. I do 3 videos a week. First thing on here, because it's on the top of my desk, it's fallen over. But the brand Clutch Nails had a sale for Black Friday. All of their sets were $4.99, so I was like, okay, I'll get some. So these are the sets that I got, and these are what I've been wearing. I have these are called Creep It Real, and they have the little spider webs on them, and I've been using these for a while. I've had this set on for over 2 weeks. It's almost time. I only re-glued my index finger on this hand because it kind of started to come off because I used that for, you know, everything. But they're still going strong. Like, I probably should take them off, but since they're fine, I'm not gonna worry about it. To my knowledge, Clutch Nails is the only Logical Harmony certified press or glue on nail company, and I also have a code with them. For every 2 uses of my code I get a free set, so it's not that bad, and if I use it, that counts, so I've been doing that. So I got 4 sets on their $4.99 sale. So I got this one called Lips Don't Lie. I prefer the coffin shape, but if I get a different shape I'll just file them into coffin, because you can file these and like shape them and resize them to fit your nail. And this one is High Maintenance. I don't particularly like the jewels. Maybe I can find, because they're all kind of different in there, maybe I could find some without the jewels on them, because I just wanted black. And these are Flower Power. And then these are Euphoria. They have, if you can see that, they have little stars on them. But I like those because you can file them with their little file. You can also clip them with regular nail clippers if they're too long. And I can file the end, so my thumbnails, most like fake nails, all that stuff, are round on the bottom, but my thumbnails aren't round on the bottom, so they don't fit. But you can file off the bottom edge and it fits my thumb, so I like that. And I like these so I don't have to worry about like constantly filing my nails, and you know, I want to have them painted or have something on them, but it's kind of hard to do because I work with my hands a lot, so I can't be waiting for the polish to dry, and I don't like it chipping. Like these, the color is not going to chip. It's like the whole thing is the color. So anyways, highly recommend Clutch Nails. Finally placed an order on Glamlight, and I've been talking about one of these palettes for a while, and I finally got it. It was on sale. They're actually reasonably priced. Anyways, but I was like, okay, I can't pass it up now. So I am wearing today the Street Taco palette. They also have the regular taco palette that has more shades, but I really like basically all of these colors. And I used, like this one, I used that in my Get Ready With Me, and I love that shade. It's kind of multi-dimensional, so if you sheer it out, it's kind of got a gold sparkle, but it also can look that peachy color. And today I used this Guacamole shade, and I was actually really surprised by that shade because when you put it on the brush, it looks like it's going to be a lot of glitter, and it's like, oh, it's going to get everywhere, but really it hasn't. Like, it's not all over my face, or I don't know how they did that. It's magic, I guess. I usually have really bad luck with those kind of shades. Like, they get all over the place. Mattes are just so intense and pigmented, and like, I did not expect this from that, like, how? And this is a palette that I've been wanting for a while. So this is the Ice Cream Dream palette. So it has, like, their packaging is so funny. It has the sprinkles in it, shades in here. Just like all of those. I wanted to use one of their palettes in that Get Ready With Me, but I was kind of overwhelmed with this one, so I went with the smaller one. So I definitely have to sit down and look and see like what kind of colors I want to use out of this. I was trying to think, because normally a palette would be arranged like in a specific way, like into quads or something, you know, and I was trying to figure out like how they wanted to arrange this. I am thinking about doing a series on Instagram called 10 Looks, 1 Palette, so I've been saving my photos with like each palette that I have and until I get 10, and then doing like a cumulative post of all the looks with the same palette. And they have, I think Instagram has this new thing, I can't remember what it's called, but you can save like a collection of something, so I think I'll maybe do that. That way you can look and see if there's a palette you want or you're interested in or need inspiration or whatever, then I can put all of the looks from one palette into that collection. The last thing from Glamlight I got just to get free shipping, to be honest, but I actually really like this now. This is the liquid lipstick in the shade Churros. I really like the shade and it dries down. It's really a thin formula, so I don't like liquid lipsticks that are dry down matte but are super thick because they can tend to not really dry down all the way. This one is a thinner formula and it works a lot better. Actually, the color is kind of similar to what I'm wearing now. This one is the plushie from Lime Crime in Cola, but this one I really like. I would consider getting more. Alright, the next thing that I got, I had seen these for a while and I decided to go ahead and get them. Boute palettes. So they have two different styles of palettes. These are one kind, and they have another one that has, I think, round pans. But I got they had bundles on their website and they had a pretty good sale. It was like 40% off. So this is the Oceanic palette. There's the front. And that's the inside. But I have not tried these yet, so I'll get back to you on that. And then this one, the one that I wanted in the first place, and I kind of like the Oceanic one, so I went ahead and got the bundle. This is the Nostalgia palette. There is the inside. But I want to test these out because Boute is a Black-owned brand, and so is Glamlight, by the way. I'm not swatching eyeshadows because the last several times I've done that, I've noticed that it can kind of ruin the eyeshadow pans before I get to use them, so I'm not going to do finger swatches or anything really anymore. So yeah. This next order is from Clarity Cosmetics. I have bought from Clarity Cosmetics I think twice before, and only their single shadows. Their single shadows are amazing. Like their shimmers are one of the best that I've ever tried. And I got some more shimmers and I also got some lip products. I'm going to put these in my magnetic palette. The shade Blush. I don't know if you're going to be able to see these. I have to take them out of these little thingy-madoodles. This is the shade Blush. Poison Apple. It's a risky game. I'm trying to get these out of here. This is like a reddish pink kind of color. This one is Smoking Mirrors. It's a duochrome. I don't know if it's going to show on. Kind of got like a bluish green shift to it. This one is called Toxic Trait. And I really want to use a shade. It's got like a purple to blue shift. Then I got 2 liquid lipsticks from them, and then they sent another lipstick as like a freebie. So I'll show you the ones that I picked out. This is their cream liquid lipstick in the shade Dismissed. I've not tried their lipsticks yet, just their eyeshadows. It smells like not really a sugar cookie, but those like, what are those called? Shortbread cookies? It's very specific. Color is definitely up my alley, so this is Dismissed. I didn't swatch that Glamlight one. I'll go back to that when I'm done with these. And then I got one of the matte ones. And this is the shade Stranger Things. This one doesn't have a smell, it just smells like a lipstick. This is kind of a brownish. There's that. And then they sent a, I think these are new, this is the Matte Stick Duo. This is the shade Midnight. So it has a double-ended component thing, looks kind of like one of those fancy pins, but it has a lipstick on one side and a liner on the other. And this is a black, so let's see what it looks like. Okay, the lipstick is a little bit sheer, but let me see. I mean, that's probably why they have it with a lip liner, so that way it's not sheer. Maybe it is supposed to be sheer then, because the lip liner is kind of sheer as well. But on the lips, I think it would look better than swatch like that, because it would be on your lip. Yeah, you know. And let me swatch this one from Glamlight real quick, just so you can see what the color is. So this is like a warm nude. And this, I talked about this when I used it in the Get Ready With Me, but the Glamlight one smells like root beer. I don't know if it's supposed to. Or if it was supposed to smell like churros, I don't know. I think the last makeup thing is this Lethal Cosmetics order. So I have been wanting to place an order with Lethal forever. And I finally did it for this Black Friday, so. It actually came in a reasonable amount of time for coming from Germany. It was only like not even a week. So Lethal Cosmetics is one of those brands that I would like sight unseen give them a couple $100 and be like, just fill up a box, and I would like everything, because I like their whole aesthetic, the colors, everything is just lines up with what I would like. So I'm probably their ideal customer. Because some brands I've tried and I'm like, okay, the products are good, but I'm probably not their ideal customer. So they have a new magnetic palette, and they're most known for their single eyeshadows. And they have this amazing palette builder on their website. I keep putting my hand down on the table and I'm afraid it's gonna mess that up. They have an amazing palette builder on their website where you can take like each of their single shadow shades and build your own palette with whatever colors you want, the color story. But I don't really do the color story thing. So I just picked all of the shades that I wanted, filled up the palette, and you get a discount off of the entire palette if you fill it up. So they used to only have, I think, like 12 or 16 pan palettes, and this one is 24. So I filled this one up. I can open it. I looked at it the other day and I couldn't get it out of this box. And I love that everything is cardboard. Their packaging is so unique. I'll show you that with something else, but I don't know what this is called because I don't have the packing slip. Oops. But this is the palette, so it has a little window. That way you can see what's in it if you have like other themed shadows in here. And then it does have a mirror on this side. Then that whole space in the middle is for the eyeshadows. Or they also have blushes and bronzers and highlighters that you can put in here. And I'm not going to open all these on camera. I'm going to do a separate video of organizing this palette, so stay tuned for that. But they packaged all of the single shadows in here. I like that they only use 2 things of bubble wrap. It drives me nuts when they like individually wrap the single shadows, you know what I mean? So they're all in here. I'm not going to show all the shades just because I'm going to do a whole video about it. So I also got some more things from them. So this is the Chimera liquid lipstick and the shade Wasteland. So I wanted this green from the Milk Cosmetics Beetlejuice collection, but Tim Talia gave it a really bad review, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll skip it. And good thing, because I had sold out before I even got to look at it. But this is a similar shade, I think. This is an olive green, and I wanted a green lipstick, so why not? So there is that one. I wanted to focus on the eyeshadows for that because I knew I was going to do that palette builder thing. So I only got 2 of the gel liners. They have a bunch of different colors of gel eyeliners. And I'm going to show you this packaging. So, this one. So normally boxes like this have like 2 tuck things on the side, but this one is kind of different. So you pull up this flap and then the whole box kind of comes apart. Like taking that thing out. Like, isn't that, like, I feel like there's something to this. Like it should be, like is a saving tape. So I don't have to use tape on this. Is that why it's like that? Anyways, these are actually smaller than I thought. Like I thought they were going to be like these KVD ones. This is a normal size of this type of product that I would think, you know. So it's a little bit smaller than those, but that's fine because I probably won't use the whole thing up. So I got 2 shades of their liner. I got Redux, which is the black, and then Buffer, which is the white. And I wanted all of them, but I decided to not get all of them because I wouldn't use all of them. And I had a white eyeliner that I hated. It was a terrible formula, so I wanted to try this one that I can use with my own brush. I'm not going to open these until I start to use them so they don't dry out. So I'm really excited to use that stuff and to film that organizing video. And then something else totally not makeup related, but I got a new pair of shoes that have my hair on them already. I've looked at Tuck shoes forever. I've seen them, Logical Harmonies talked about them, Jess Vegan Beauty Addicts talked about them. I was like, okay, fine, I'll get them. And these were half off, so I was like, okay, I'll get them. So these are their Viva Mondo, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Viva Mondo. It doesn't say Viva, maybe just Viva. These are creeper shoes, and I tried them on, and it's not as awkward as I thought. I thought it would be like kind of awkward to walk in them, and I'm already on the taller side anyways, so I was like, I don't know about that. But it's actually fine. It feels just like wearing a normal pair of shoes. Like, I thought they would be kind of heavy. They're not. Like, no heavier than, definitely lighter than my Doc Marten boots for sure, but not as light as like a Nike shoe or something. So I am really excited to try these out, and they are a little bit tight. I would suggest a size up, but the reviews said that they will stretch out a little bit, so maybe it'll be alright. And they have this like on the bottom, it's like bones. That was really cool. I think I'll save up. Next time they have a sale, I'll get a pair of boots from them. I'm kind of wanting to trade out my Doc Martens anyways. But that was it for this video. Let me know if you want to see anything in detail about these products or looks with the palettes. And stay tuned for the Lethal Cosmetics video and the Black Owned Brands video. Click up here to watch my most recent video, or click up here to watch another one I think you'll like. And give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss seeing my face in your subscription box every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. The links to my social media and my blog will be in the description box below, and I will see you guys in the comments. Bye.